and welcome to Alsace Village, a very beautiful village tucked away in the far corners of France. And today this small road course is laying host to the Gran Turismo Online Touring Series. This is the final race before the championship, so this is the last shot for drivers to be able to make up or get some good points before we head into Blue Moon, which is very unpredictable next week. So this is sure to be an exciting race. 5 cars today, a little bit smaller the field than we're normal seeing. So hopefully this is still going to be a good race, and it's going to definitely be exciting. So let's get down to your Metz painting grid walk. Rashad Metz has won the pole in the number 24 Metz painting car. He had a really fast car all practice where he ran second, ran a 150.66, had a really fast lap. He said majority of practice he was working on consistency. He went out there and set a couple really fast laps a couple times, but the main time during practice and qualifying he just wanted to be consistent, because he knows with no boost or anything on this race, you need to be consistent if you want to win this thing. So he's looking to stay up front. And we asked him earlier if any of the pressure was starting to get to him, because he only has a 15-point lead after the Nürburgring one-lap shootout. He only has a 15-point lead, which is only 3 positions on the racetrack over Donnie Wu. And he said, yes, the pressure is there, but we have seen how Rashad Metz performs under pressure, and he can perform very well, and he can pull seconds and tenths out of a racetrack where no one would ever thought that you could. So it's definitely be fun to watch him today. So good luck to Rashad Metz. Rolling off second is Javen Tucker. Javen Tucker in the 99 has had an up and down season. He won the BB Raceway 50, so he qualified second today. Was pretty good during practice and really good during qualifying, so he's looking to run up front, and he said he wants to go for wins. Even though he is not championship eligible, he said he does apologize to Donnie Wu after the incident that happened late race during last race, but he said he still wants to go out there and win. If he has the chance, if the door is open for him to go for a win, he is going to go for it. And so look for him to be running up front. He is definitely going to be pushing the number 99 car. Rolling off in the third spot is Trevor Levine in the 08 Jaguar. Trevor Levine has won 2 races. He won last week in the Nürburgring one-lap shootout, so he is still championship eligible. It is a long shot, but he needs to make up a lot of points today if he wants to have a shot at it at Blue Moon next week. So this is one of his last chance to make up some points if he wants to stay in the championship picture. He's got a really fast Jaguar here today. He was a little late to practice, so only got about a lap and a half in practice, but still had an excellent qualifying run, so we're going to see how he will do during the race today. Rolling off in the 4th spot is Donnie Wu. Not the qualifying spot that he wanted today. He said that this car is not the best here. He has been so strong in this car ever since he made a switch over to the BMW M3 at Sarth, which he ended up winning that race. And he picked up 2 wins after switching to this car. One at Sarth and then another one at Monza. He ended up finishing 4th at Nürburgring, but he wants to bounce back today and cut into that lead of Rashad Metz in the points. So look for Donnie Wu to be making some aggressive moves. He wants to race to the front and go for the championship. So good luck to him. And rolling off last but not least, the former Weekly Series champion, Miles Johnson. Miles Johnson topped practice today by about 0.03 of a second over Rashad Metz, and then totally botched qualifying. He said I don't know what happened. He really thinks that he has some speed today. He's looking forward to being in contention for a podium today. He thinks the 06 car is fast here, so look for him to be making some moves, and we'll see how he will do during the day. And that is it for your Metz painting grid walk. So let's get down to the grid to get this thing started. Alsace Village, a country road turned into a road course, most of it lined with highway borders like you see here and hay bales, but this is definitely going to be a fun racetrack. The future of this track in this series is uncertain, because if we do have some changes on the schedule for Season 2, Alsace would most likely be the first track to lose a race on the schedule. So we will definitely be watching how the racing is going here today. And hopefully it's a really good one. So let's get right down to it. It is... And the lights are out. The 30 minutes of Alsace is underway in the Gran Turismo Online Touring Series. Not a good start by Jamin Tucker. He drops back 3 wide going into turn 1. Miles Johnson right on the bumper. He almost sends Trevor Levine off the track a little bit there. What a lead now for Rashad Metz. Still side by side battling here for 2nd place and for 4th place. Right on the bumper. Side by side, Trevor Levine battling with Miles Johnson. Trevor Levine pulling right up on the back bumper of the number 06 car. Oh, and Miles Johnson's gonna go around off the front end of Trevor Levine. Let's take a look at exactly what happened here. Let's look at the front of Trevor Levine's car. Oh, it looked like Miles Johnson got into a little bit of the curbing there on the inside of the turn. Ended up slowing down a lot more than Trevor Levine expected, and Trevor Levine ran to the back end. Didn't realize Miles Johnson was slowing down that much to take the turn, I guess. See, look there. Yeah, it looks like he got in the corner a little bit. An early racing incident for the hopeful Miles Johnson. And it looks like it's going to end his racing day here. So, an unfortunate end to the race for Miles Johnson. But here we go. The battle for 2nd is starting to heat up between Donnie Wu and Jamin Tucker. Trevor Levine trying to gain some ground after the contact with Miles Johnson. And Rashad Metz has set sail, and he is trying to pull away from the pack as much as he can. He's really looking to gain some points here today at Alsace due to the unpredictability that comes with Blue Moon. He really wants a good cushion going into that race, so he doesn't have to rely on that race to gain any points. Right on the bumpers, Donnie Wu side by side now. Ooh, look, contact there. Gonna cause Donnie Wu to get into the inside wall. Jamin Tucker will hold on to 2nd spot. And now everyone's pretty much spread out now. Gain some ground back. Trevor Levine coming back into the picture. Oh, looks like Jamin Tucker had a little bit of moment there, went off track. Now side by side for 2nd spot. Donnie Wu's going to take the spot with the final 2 short turns here. Ooh, almost some contact there. Ooh, contact with the wall. Miles Johnson has DNF'd out of the event. Unfortunate end to the race for him. But the battle starting to heat up here for second spot. Right on the bumper of Donnie Woo's BMW. And lost a little bit of ground. He's taking a look to the inside of him. Ooh, contact between the two. With these two battling up here, it's helping Trevor Levine to catch back up, as Rashad Metz is taking or running away with the lead at the moment. So we are now 5 minutes into this race. Ooh, deep into the braking zone goes Javen Tucker, but he's going to swing way out wide. So Donnie was going to hit him with the crossover. These two have been going back and forth since the beginning of the race, pretty much. Very spread out now throughout the field. Trevor Levine making up a good bit of ground now. Rashad Metz currently has the fastest lap on in the races so far. Right along with the helmet cam of Rashad Metz. And Javen Tucker has gotten back to Donnie Woo. Looks like they're going to try to go at it again. Oh, he sends it in there deep again. Sends Donnie Woo way out right. They're still going to stay side by side. Into the uphill left-hander. Woo had the preferred line there. But Javen Tucker is going to take second spot back. Oh, Donnie Woo sent it really deep into the corner and slams into the retaining barrier and all over the track. And he lost a lot of time there to not only the leader, but to Trevor Levine. Trevor Levine gaining on them now. Lost a lot of time there. Rashad Metz still in sight of the racers behind him, but if he keeps setting lap times like he's setting as of right now, he's definitely going to run away with this thing. Take a look at the fastest lap so far. Trevor Levine has set a 150.5, which is faster than the fastest one we've seen all day over practice and everything. Practice, qualifying, and the race itself. But Trevor Levine is definitely making up some ground after the early race contact. quite difficult track here in Alsace. A lot of this track drives, it makes you want to take the turns faster than you can, the way that they're wide and sweeping. So it will definitely cause you to sit a little bit deeper in the corners than you will want to sometime. And some of these, a lot of late apex turns here on the track. Rear end's definitely kicking out that number 2. Ooh, off the track a lot. Rashad Metz. Little mistake there. That's going to help the rest of the field catch up a little bit. Oh, off the track goes Trevor Levine, too. A lot of troubles in that same turn there. Rashad into the very unique bank turn on this racetrack. Whoa, big moment there. Really loose going into the final 2 turns there. As we're getting close to the halfway point of this race, and if it keeps going the way it's going, Rashad Metz will have dominated this race, as he has ran away with the lead, has over a 4-second lead over Javen Tucker in 2nd place. And Rashad loves to see the number 99 behind him, because the number 99 is no longer eligible for the championship because of the gap in points between him and Rashad Metz, the current leader. So Rashad Metz, he wants Donnie Wu, which is only 15 points behind him, to finish as far away from him as he possibly can. So Rashad Metz is loving to see the BMW of Donnie Wu a little further behind. Looks like the BMW of Donnie Wu was pretty far off the track there. Trevor Levine still making up some ground. He's closing in on the back bumper of Donnie Wu, still about a turn ahead between the two. And you know Rashad Metz is loving this view right here. Clear skies behind him. Or clear tracks, I should say. Trevor Levine is definitely closing in on Donnie Wu. Since Trevor Levine showed up late and did not get that many practice laps, he is definitely figuring out how to drive this track right now, as he has ran 2 150.5 second laps, which is the fastest laps here that we have seen all week, even over testing. And he just run faster through the first section as well. Trevor Levine definitely finding a lot of speed in the number 08 Jaguar. Oh, Donnie Wu's gone around. let's take a look at what happened here. It looked like he just got a little bit too much of that. There's kind of a dip in the road there that you can use to turn the car. And it looked like he just got a little bit too much of it. You see right here, he dives into the turn just a little bit too deep, hit the rumble strip, tosses him into the grass on the other side. Comes back out on the track, makes hard contact with the wall. Is able to kind of keep it going straight. That allows Trevor Levine to slip past. Trevor Levine now in third spot. And Rashad Metz still off to a good lead. It's actually Javen Tucker and Trevor Levine are starting to run the Corvette of Rashad Metz down. And they have been gaining a couple times. They've cut about a second off into that lead. As he's now only about 3 seconds ahead when he was 4. Now halfway through the 30 minutes of Alsace in the GTO Touring Series. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, our new and approved YouTube page. It used to be Harpo Games, but now it is the Gran Turismo Online League on YouTube. All of our race replays and more, even some pre-race shows, which we were unable to do today due to some technical difficulties. We did one, ended up not saving, so we were unable to post that video, but we will definitely have one for you for the championship race next weekend. But make sure to subscribe to us on our YouTube channel for more updates, full race replays, interviews with drivers, and a lot more. A lot of fun stuff going on there. So make sure to check that out. Trevor Levine starting to close in on the second spot. Javen Tucker. Rashad Metz starting to fall off a little bit in his pace. It seems as though the two behind him, Tucker and Levine, are gaining a substantial amount of time on him. He's now under 3 seconds ahead of them. So will they be able to get there in time? Rashad Metz has dreamed of driving a race car all his life. And he, in an interview, in one of the pre-race shows earlier, or not pre-race shows, just in an interview, he said he's wanted to race and the stock cars and just for real all his life. But if this is the closest he can get in this league right here, he will take it just as seriously. And he is having a lot of fun in this league. He says he enjoys it a lot, and he really wants to win this championship. He even said he might shed a tear or two if he's able to pull it off. So, what a great celebration that would be to see the number 24 Metz paint car on the front stretch of Blue Moon if he's able to pull off the championship. Which Donnie Wu is not having the best race today, which is definitely going to help out Rashad Metz. Battle for second place is starting to heat up a little bit. It was on the back burner. Now it's back on the front burner. Trevor Levine utilizing the high line in that corner, or in the bank corner, sliding up a little bit and then swooping back down for the exit. And that will gain him a tenth faster on his previous lap times through Sector 2. Rashad Metz in the 24 car and Miles Johnson in the 06 car are good friends, and they will be helping out on a race team that they take part in at Florence Motor Speedway this upcoming weekend for the South Carolina 400, or the Charlie Powell Memorial 400. 51 cars have entered. They'll be on the pit crew for the number 60 team, the number 60 Met painting car, actually. So hopefully they'll be able to have a good run with that late model car and even get into victory lane with it. And Jamin Tucker, who currently sits in second spot, actually drove a NASCAR stock car around the Texas Motor Speedway this past weekend in a ride-along experience. He actually drove the car, so it was more of a driving experience. But he said he enjoyed it a lot of fun to be able to wheel the stock car around the Texas Motor Speedway, and he looks forward to be able to do it a little bit more often. He wishes he could get a ride in the big leagues, but he said that he still really enjoyed the experience. About have 10 minutes remaining here in the race. Rashad Metz still out to a comfortable lead, although that lead is starting to shrink a little bit. But unless a big mistake is made, I doubt that Trevor Levine and Jamin Tucker will be able to make up enough time. And Donnie Wu has fallen way off the pace, been making a good number of mistakes. Not a good day for Team BMW. Miles Johnson DNF'd out of the race early. And Donnie Wu has been having some troubles here in the latter half of the race. Trevor Levine starting to actually close in. He was 2/10 faster through Sector 1. Trevor Levine will be able to at least work his way up to second. Doesn't look like he'll be able to catch Rashad Metz though in time. And it looks as though Donnie Wu has DNF'd out of this race also. 2 cars DNF'd out. We're only left with 3. So a guaranteed podium for all 3 of these drivers. So a good day for the points leader. Rashad Metz is going to be able to gain a good number of points. So it looks like if the race finishes right now, he would have about a 30-point lead, a 25 or 30-point lead over Donnie Wu. So he would need to finish within 5 spots of Donnie Wu at the championship race in order to clinch the title. And in the condition that we do have a tie for the... Ooh, wait, never mind. Here's a battle for second spot. Jamin Tucker's battling hard. Trevor Levine trying to get past him. This is going to help Rashad Metz to pull away a little bit more. They're still going at it. And, ooh, Trevor Levine gained a good amount of time there. Battling hard. And Rashad Metz goes off the track in the bank turn. Way off the track. This is definitely going to help second and third catch the leader. They are now right there with Rashad Metz. Under 7 minutes remaining. And Rashad Metz's lead is now gone. A big mistake by the number 24 car. Will he be able to hang on here as they're still battling very hard for second spot? If Trevor Levine's able to get past number 99 car, he might be able to make a run for the lead here. As Trevor Levine's ran a 1:53, which is a really fast lap, a blistering lap. See if we'll be able to get down a little bit of the bumper there. Side by side again for second spot. Will he be able to clear him on the straight? Yes, he will. Trevor Levine now in second. And Rashad Metz is in sight of Trevor Levine. Will he be able to get to him? Rashad Metz in go mode. He's trying to get back away and gain his lead back. So we're still fighting a little bit here for second. Nose to tail. Trevor Levine is gaining time on the leader. If he'll be able to get there. Ooh, he almost got there in that turn. He gained a lot of time through the hairpin. And the pressure is definitely building up on Rashad Metz. Trevor Levine is still championship eligible, but it's going to be a long shot. He will need to gain a lot more points. Oh, into turn one, Trevor Levine makes the move. He takes the lead, but here goes Rashad Metz battling back to the right side of Trevor Levine. Some contact. They go down the straight. Rashad Metz going to tuck in behind. Sliding up in front of the 08 car. Rashad Metz able to hang on to the lead. Trevor Levine still battling back hard. Javen Tucker still in the picture. A good corner there from Rashad Metz. Bank turn. Trevor Levine using the high side of the racetrack. Rashad Metz is using the bottom. Trevor Levine gains a ton of time coming out of that turn. Here they come into the hairpin. Who's going to outbrake who? Everyone gets through there clean. Under 3 minutes remaining. The next lap of this race might be the last lap. Oh, almost there. Trevor Levine trying to make a move. Oh, they almost made contact. Someone tried to make a move in the turn one. Trevor Levine almost looks to the inside, not able to get there. Battling back hard. Rashad Metz gets it really loose. That opens the door for Trevor Levine. Side by side again. Metz with the preferred line through the corner. He's going to take the lead back. Trevor Levine still hasn't given up yet. Right behind the 24 car. The battle for the win. Bouncing all over the place. Side by side in the corner. The bumper. Little nudge there. Side by side again. Into the bank turn. Metz gonna take the shorter way around. But look at the run that Levine gets out of the corner. Into the hairpin. Metz get loose. Levine looks to the inside. Nose to tail again, coming to the final two turns. What a battle here for the win. Trevor Levine dives down on the inside. They make some more contact. More contact. They both get loose. Still nose to tail coming the front straightaway. This will most likely be the final lap here for the win. The leaders, nose to tail. The white flag is out. Who's going to try to make a move? How aggressive will Rashad Metz be to try to take back first place? He led most of the race. The bumper to the back of the Jaguar. Rashad Metz. But here comes Trevor Levine back to the right side. Still nose to tail. Trevor Levine now has the inside of Rashad Metz. Crossover move. Rashad Metz looking back for the lead. Blocking for the win. They're both in the grass. A little mistake there by Rashad Metz. They're still side by side. Rashad Metz takes back the lead. Here they go into the bank turn. Trevor Levine has a preferred line. The bumper again. Into the hairpin for the final time. Javen Tucker still on in the picture. Into the grass goes Trevor Levine. The final two turns. Blocking for the win. Loose into the final turn. Here we come. Metz is not going to be able to get there. Trevor Levine wins his third GTO Touring Series race.